We are now at the second gate into the factory. Right here, guided tour of Kreenholm begins here. Joala, the gate into Kreenholm manufacturing grounds. And tomorrow I'll be here to take a guided tour to check out this place and learn all about its history. We have now made it into the factory. The gate has opened and we shall continue exploring this place with the tour guide, of course, and show you guys all the footage from this amazing historical place. So what I've realized is that Kreenholm denotes an entire area of the city of Narva. And I've come to realize how humongous these factories that were located in Kreenholm really were. And these buildings here are for different uses for the factory workers that were once in Kreenholm. Such as, I believe that over there is some supreme government building of some sorts. And the sheer size of this place is incredible, absolutely incredible. We're talking about over 10,000 workers working here in the early 1900s, so to speak.
It's a Swedish private company. They bought these factories, the land and the factories. They decided to demolish most of the Soviet time buildings and extensions to the buildings, and keep only the historical buildings from the 19th century. That's why it looks like this. And like before the First World War, there were about 10,000 people working here, which is a very big number for Estonia. And in the Soviet time, the highest number of workers was more than 12,000 people. And the population of Narva then was 80,000 people, but now it's only 50. But yes, and then almost in every family was someone who worked here. So this is the territory of the very first factory that was built here. And I haven't told you yet about the name Kreenholm. So usually it is said that it came from Swedish language, and it was, how to say, transformed, a little bit changed, but it means something like Crow Island. Yeah, and the first factories, as you can see, they are not built from red bricks. They are built from limestone, which is our local building material, also our national stone. So our castle and bastions are also built from limestone. Yes. So you see inside. What? Oh, a brick.
Is that a bird or something?
No, brick. Brick just fell. One was between these factories, so there was water here.
Here?
Yes.
On this floor here?
Yes, there was water. Because they needed to bring it very close to the factories, to the big water wheels that were making machines work at first. Yeah, so it was very close here, the waterfall used to be. And there was this bridge some time ago. And in the 19th century, there were also factories, textile factories on the other side. So these buildings used to be factory buildings, but it was a different company with different owners. And so there were two factories, cloth factory and linen spinning factory. The
Is-
one over there, the abandoned buildings. Here.
Oh,
That's how it was. So the water was here.
this is like a bridge, is it?
Yeah, something. This machine is from 1980s, and actually it was made in Switzerland. So that means that even in the Soviet time, they had here good equipment from abroad, from Europe, and so also they had good specialists, good equipment. That's why the fabric that was made here had good quality, and it was not very expensive. And that's why it was very popular. Yeah. And in this part, there were about 100 of these machines. Like, need a visa to go there, and usually I didn't spend, when I could go there, didn't spend much time in Ivangorod. I would go to St. Petersburg. That's why I haven't visited it. And Ivangorod is like a border town.
Go through here.
Water. And there was another factory built later in the Soviet time in 1960s, and it was the factory where they made the towels and furniture fabric. So, for example, everyone remembers this because it was made for the Olympic Games in 1980. And so especially this one is like a symbol. It was very popular. Many people remember this design. They're like, oh, I used to have this. Yeah.
We have now finished the tour, and I'm just walking away from this amazing historical place. Guys, the surroundings and the factory itself now, again, it has been amazing to learn about the history of this place, to walk around the largest factory during the Russian Empire. There it is again. Till next time, guys. Peace.